launch, I've just heard.
Excellent. Go for
There
launch.
it is.
TSS. Watch for the water deluge plume that will appear in any second now.
Yep.
In a huge sploosh.
It's down there at the bottom. Watch the bottom of the pad here.
There it is.
There it is.
And Raptors.
Ignition. I don't see any holes in there. I don't see any engines that are offline.
I hope somebody records us too. Look at that. That was amazing. Next up, of course, after that will be the hot staging.
Be on the lookout. Coming up on a minute and a half into flight here.
Look at that.
Look at the purple plume.
Yeah.
In the middle there. Wow.
The viewing conditions are amazing for this flight.
There we can see,
Yeah,
I
they
think,
are.
33 healthy engines. That's
1
good.
minute
That's
to
good
hot
for.
staging.
That's good for our chances of a catch.
Coming up on 2,500 kilometers per hour, approaching 30 kilometers in altitude right now.
Watch on the right side, because the first thing you will see is the ship engines like spooling up, because that happens before
Look
the
at
stage
the
separation.
green
Yep.
there, from the twilight, sort of like hitting the engines.
Absolutely stunning.
2 minutes into flight. Continuing to go downrange. Now remember, the show's not over. It is possible that more than half of this rocket will come back towards the launch pad, and excitement is guaranteed.
Hot staging should come up.
Watch for the flare out the side. That's the hot staging ring here.
It's a track from us, by the way. And it's hot
There
staging.
it is. Wow.
They are performing a go no go poll for the catch now.
Okay,
Pushback
two
burn.
things. There's two things on your screen. There, the booster has turned around and it's lit its engines again. It's coming back home, it looks like.
And this is the moment where they actually will commit. This is the moment where they make the first call. Are they going for a catch?
They're looking at everything. The booster looks like, it looks to me like it's coming this way.
Yeah. I see. That looks healthy to me.
Nice even spread. The plume expansion there around the back of the booster on the right-hand side. That pin in the middle of the right-hand side, that is what they're supposed to catch it with.
You can see the
that little
booster
pin
on the
sticking out
ship
side.
Look at that. Also, mentioning the ship here, 6 healthy engines.
Nah, the ship's going downrange. Good job, ship. It's fine. Go do your thing, ship. We want to see the booster.
Look at that. It's almost
First.
golden.
Shut down. Running on 3 engines, and that's the end of the boost back burn.
Wow.
End of boost back burn. And now we are waiting for the go for catch.
Okay.
Because now they are not targeting chopsticks yet. But
They are go for booster catch.
Go for
Wha-
booster catch.
Oh my god.
From SpaceX, confirmation that they are go for the booster catch. It is coming home.
This isn't.
What's going to happen?
Oh my god.
We're just laser focused. All the like it was a planning thing. All the photographers follow the booster. Keep your eye on the booster. The ship will be fine. It'll do its thing.
Watch the ship later.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
These views are gorgeous. Like those that
Wow.
venting from the booster with this illumination.
You can see the heartbeat on this. Like the foot. I'm not actually sure whose camera this is. but the adrenaline flowing through the veins of the person with hands on this camera right now. Look at this.
If
Now
this
remember-
succeeds,
Yeah, if it
it's
succeeds,
gonna be
go out.
amazing. It's gonna be
It's-
amazing. Like such a huge vehicle coming back down.
Remember, if you're out there somewhere local,
You can see the hot
sonic
staging
boom.
ring.
You can see the hot. Is that the hot staging ring?
Yeah, that is the hot staging ring.
It looks like a
And that
little
hot staging ring
moon.
can come as close as 1 kilometer to the shore.
Wow.
Because it's basically a giant parachute, right?
Yeah, it's a big spinning ring. It's not quite a frisbee. It's almost a frisbee. If you're out there, we're coming up as this gets closer to us. It's breaking the sound barrier. It's pushing this pressure
We
wave
might
in
be
front of it.
less than 2 minutes away from a catch.
Look
You
at the
might
angle
hear-
of the booster.
The sonic booms. Don't forget about the sonic booms. Don't be surprised by the. Well, be surprised by the sonic
Basically,
booms. Look at the angle. You're right. And the hot staging ring is in frame.
look at how,
Yeah, you
look
can
how
see
it's basically
the
horizontal.
Yeah, you can see the drifting, how the booster is sort of like gliding
It's-
towards the launch side, while the hot staging is just, that ring is just falling back down. It doesn't have any
It's
control.
getting aerodynamic lift.
Look at
for
that,
lack
look
of a
at
better
that.
word.
Look
Look
at
at
And the
that.
entry heating.
That's ridiculous.
Look at that.
Should be coming
A
up
little bit of a
very
that's the plume.
shortly.
There it is at the bottom.
Oh my god, look at the angle.
Wow.
Watch for the eruptors. We want 13 healthy engines.
Should be coming up
Come
on that
on.
landing burn.
Yep.
Come on, booster heavy. Just booster heavy. Super heavy. You can do it.
Look at this.
Look at the re-entry.
That's 6.5 minutes. That is moving so fast. Look at how hard it is. to
Oh!
Ignition.
That's the 13.
No.
They did it!
No.
How did they do it?
They did it on the
Is it
first
doing
try.
anything?
How did they do that?
What? There's a fire at the bottom. It's on the chopsticks. Look, that side it's not resting on the grid fins.
And the other, I think, is also fine.
We'll see if we can get a different angle here.
The fire is almost out.
Well, I hope it goes out.
How did this just happen?
No way! You gotta be kidding me.
Did I just scream?
Are we just? Is this?
How?
No.
Is this for real?
Huh?
Okay, here's another angle. This is gonna be from the southern
It's-
side.
It's a bit angled.
Hey. Look at that. There's a close-up of the fire. All right.
All right, all right. It's not.
Alex, that looks like it's from the cutie area.
Yeah. And I sort of expected something like this. It is the first
Uh-huh.
attempt. First attempts tend
Look,
to be
not
a
on the
bit more
grid fins there.
fiery.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Yep.
It's straight. It's actually on the landing pins.
Look at that. So this would be a little bit of a methane leak coming out. Those are the connections where they fill the ship, right? They put the propellants into the ship there down at the bottom. Looks like a leak is happening over there. Some things sort of cascading off the bottom there as well. Fire on
also
that
sure-
side as well.
How did
It
how
could
is
be the fire extinguisher system, as I called it earlier.
Yep.
The fire suppression system might be running here to be able
You
to
think
put
that's what's
out.
down at the bottom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's probably what we're seeing here.
Yep.
Meanwhile, by the way,
Gotta
the
keep-
ship is in its trajectory. It has shut down its engines. It is right on trajectory. It is coasting in space.
Look
and
at
nominal
this.
insertion
Look,
as well. It's right on target for that entry in the Indian
Like,
Ocean.
the
Wow.
flames are they're decreasing, then a little spurt comes out, then they're decreasing.
I'm getting closer to the point calling this good.
There's still ice on the bottom of it.
Yeah, you can see how much propellant
They're
is still
safe in the
left.
booster, by the way. Maybe if we
Okay.
can show the top of the booster or the top of the tanks. They are depressing. They are safe in the vehicle. That's good. That's what we want.
Yeah, okay, I have to admit, I didn't see this coming.
I did. I said before the launch, if they do go for a catch, it's gonna hit that landing, and it did.
There's the top. Okay, there's the top, Alex. Look, it's
Yeah.
not on the grid fins. It's
They're
on the
saving it.
pin.
Look at that.
It's on the
They're
pins.
depressing. They have the vents open. They're now depressing the vehicle, saving it.
There's our bottom shot of the fire and the top shot.
And it's also good that they are safing it, because all of that means, you know, the remaining propellant, the remaining boil off gets away from the vehicle, and so any potential
Sparks.
fires like we're seeing there can be put out by just removing the source of the fire, right? If there's
Alex,
some
you see the
methane.
sparks that are falling out of the bottom there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's sparks coming
Those
from the
engines
engine
got through a
section.
very fiery re-entry and landing burn, so it's very
And-
very
And
understandable.
now
Yeah.
imagine the value for an engineer to see these sparks and be like, I'm able to look at these engines. hopefully."
Look at that!
That's ridiculous.
The bottom of the thing is smoking right now.
Imagine being late to the stream and being like, oh, SpaceX is
Whoa.
going fast. They're already stacking the next booster, right?
When's it launching, y'all?
Yeah.
Like, well,
That's a cool
this is
stack.
10 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, by the way. I know we started to scream at some point during
Oh,
the
it's
landing.
fine.
But
It's fine. That fire looks so much better. It almost looks like it's dripped
Yeah.
down. There's actually venting coming out.
yeah, they're opening all the vents now to depressurize the vehicle because otherwise,
And safe
I
it.
mean, what are you going to do, right?
Look at the views. This is the view from trailer 2. Trailer's still alive.
Congratulations.